Hello, this is Ken. I'm doing another video today. I'm showing off some cards I picked up from the Houston Astros Caravan Tour. Now, I just learned this recently, but the Caravan Tour they do right before the Fan Fest, that was held yesterday. I was going to go to the Fan Fest, but I had a couple appointments to go to, plus I was worried about the weather and everything. So I decided to go to the one that was at Constellation Field. I think that's how you pronounce it. I gotta look on this picture. Yeah, Constellation Field. That's over there in Suagatland, Texas. That is 52 minutes from where I live. And what they do, they have like about 4 to 5 players, or one radio announcer or TV announcer that will be there. And it was a very fun event. So first I want to show some my eBay purchases. First, I got to start off my football team, the Steelers. We have Scott Shields. You know, I was scanning through a site on Facebook, and I saw this card. And I'm like, wait a minute, I do not have this player in my Steelers binder where I go by the jerseys numbers. So I went and looked, and I didn't. So picked that up for the Steeler binder. So looking forward to putting that in there. All right, next. Of course, everybody knows if you watch my video, and part 2 of my video is out, or you can watch them both. I got 2 Dallas Card Show videos. So I picked up this. This is a relic card of Billy Sims. Next to the autograph picture that I picked up last week, I'm going to put it in the picture frame. And I'm waiting on one more card. It should have been here, but they didn't ship it out till later. So this will be going in the frame, and I will put it up here. Once I put it up, I'm going to show the whole wall again like I did in my last video. All right, next, I picked up this. This is James White. James White played in the, I think the last, was it the last, it was the last Super Bowl that the Patriots won. And James White was in that one. He was a running back. So I saw this, and it has like piece of the jersey, and I think it's that part that's like right here. That's a very nice pickup I had to get. Also, I just learned about these. I mean, I remember when they had them. I never bought one. And I'm not going to take this out because it'll be difficult trying to put it back in. But I have a Keila Smith. I cannot remember the year on this. Let me see if I can find it with my glasses. So I know where to look for on the cards. All right. I do not see a year on this. And you know, I just bought one. Hold on, I'm gonna look, because I just bought one recently. Okay, I think it was the 90, either 98 or 99 of what year this was. So it's the Keila Smith of the Bengals. I'll put that in. And what you do is you can take this and put it in your DVD player, which I don't have mine hooked up. And you can watch like their highlights on this. or just keep it like I'm doing now. But I may end up finding one and at least watching it and see how cool the highlights look. All right, now I got to move on. All right, like I said, Houston Astros do what's called the Astros Caravan, where they go to multiple businesses. It could be like Whataburger, Wendy's that I went to last year. They'll go all the way to Corpus Christi, Beaumont, Children's Hospital, which is very important that they do that. I saw where they do something for the veterans. That's even awesome. And one of the last events I went to before the Fan Fest, they had it at Constellation Field, which is the home of the Sugarland Space Cowboys, which is a AAA affiliate minor league team of the Astros. So, you know, I downloaded ticket online. It was free, but you still had to get a ticket or a voucher. So I got there and I got this. Got that sticker. You had to spin. I actually cheated because when they had this spinner thing, I saw all the things on the table and they had like some cool keychains and stuff. I really want that sticker, so I went up there. I just hit the notch one time when she wasn't looking. I said, "Oh, okay, I spin." So I got the sticker. That's going on. I'll be going on my truck right up above the back windshield, right above my Houston Astros. All right, they gave out these. And they gave out this cool picture right here. And I've already framed it. And I wish I could show the back, but 2025 Sugarland Space Cowboys. And you know, I was looking, I'm like, I want to frame that, but where am I going to put it at? Because I got a lot of stuff. I'm thinking here, but if you look right here where my bobbleheads are at, I decided to put it right there behind the bobbleheads, and that looks really cool like that with this behind it. So that was another, you know, they had lots of good giveaways. All right, and I'll see if I can add some pictures at the end. But they had these players that was autographing. The first two they autographed was Nick Allen, and they had these cards to autograph. Nick Allen's the infielder for the Astros. You know, there it says on the back, the Caravan. Then they had Jason Alexander. Very two nice guys. They autographed those. And then these other two guys, they were speaking when they had a question and answer. So I'm gonna show it. So it was Steve Sparks, radio announcer. And you know, I used to like the A's, and he played for the A's for 1 year. He played for the Cubs, I think, and the Arizona Diamondbacks for 1 year. And now he's a radio announcer. Got his auto. Just wish it was him in a baseball outfit, but that'd be hard to do. And then there's a story. When they was asking him questions, Hayden Wesneski's, which he was found out he's originally from Houston, so he's glad to be pitching here. But they doing a question and answer, and they said, asked him what was the most unique places he've ever played at. He said, well, there's this place in Pulaski, Virginia, and that we played at, and when the train comes through the town, it's the rule that the train has to toot the horn every time it goes through that town. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember that, because I'm originally from Pulaski, Virginia, and I remember some nights we had to stay at my grandmother's until my dad came and picked us up when he got off of work from second shift. And the train would come through there and was always sound the horn. I remember that when I was young, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So when I went up there, because these two were signing next, I told them, I said, I heard your story about Pulaski, Virginia. I said, that's my hometown. He's like, oh, really? He said, wow, that's something else. And he told me he stayed at the hotel that was across from the Dollar General store there. And that he said that was a very unique place to play at. He played for the Pulaski Yankees. And, you know, then he asked me, so what brought you here? I said, well, jobs, you know. But he was very awesome. And then I got a picture with Orbit, the mascot. Got some unique pictures. Look on my Facebook. Go to Ken Doss. You can see them pictures. And I also found out that, and I took a picture of it, that on the Sugarland Space Cowboys Facebook page, on their story, they had a picture of me with Orbit, which was totally awesome. I got a picture with Orbit, and then it was great. And then on the way out, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna show you all this. On the way out, they had us to go for the gift store, you know, just like the amusement parks, where they lead you through the gift store to buy stuff. And sure enough, I saw what was the championship jerseys of the 2024, and they were on clearance. And I remember looking online, they didn't have any online that said out of stock, but they had my size, which in a jersey I can wear extra large. So here it is. I'm gonna show it. I mean, this is a nice jersey, and it has right there the championship patch, and that's great. It looks like the words are crooked, but that's how they make it, like Space Cowboys. So I got an awesome jersey. That was a great night I had at Constellation Field in Sugarland, Texas. So that's all I got to say for today. Make sure you stay safe, stay warm. I know this storm is bad. It's been brutal. You know, there's a lot of snow in my hometown of Pulaski, Virginia. My son's up there, Battle Creek, Michigan, and he showed me the temperature was like -17 on his car. And he had to work yesterday. And so I'm thinking about him, and then like there's snow up there in Dallas, Texas. I hadn't seen no snow here yet. Upper part of Houston has had ice. But just stay warm, like always. Thank you for watching this video.